Okay.
Itu macam
Oh. Fikir barat apa?
Ala ewa
Ewa bulan. Tengok Ali dah gini.
Teraju tiga. Oh, by the way guys, member kita ni last year he took part in DK Barat punya event lah.
Yeah.
Walaupun lama.
Dia ni bersama.
Dia orang kan.
Kita apa? Awak.
Sekarang awek sah.
Okay guys, welcome back to the next episode of Tempoh tak intern. Jangan lupa to
Like and share.
and subscribe to the YouTube channel, especially YouTube channel. And kalau korang tak pernah dengar kita, and seperti Ali ni who hasn't heard of us before,
Yes.
we are the number one
Malay
podcast Melayu di Dubai.
Yes.
Awesome, man.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Korang tengok, aku tengah check ni. Kita tengah
Okay.
trending, bro.
Yes.
Trending
Betul.
number one,
Trending,
bro.
The one and only.
Tunjuk orang.
Tunjuk trending. Trending, bro.
Tadi aku balik rumah daripada kerja tau. Kan. So Elden kan anak aku nombor 1 kan. Bak, tumpuk Tayu Tenta is on Google.
Oh really?
So if you Google, actually there's some videos of us, inside the
Semalam
search
dekat
engine,
SME event pun budak-budak panggil, "Hey, you are the YouTube man, ha?"
Nice.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Ali, welcome back.
Welcome back, Ali.
Thanks, guys.
Ali,
Thanks, guys.
so far 2 episodes, how do you feel?
Yeah, no, it's cool. I think the time went by so fast. I feel like talking to you guys is so easy, and I really want to share more. I can't believe one episode is like 27 minutes. I can't it feels like 1 minute.
Okay, you just now you said Hairul or Hairul know you through whatever, and through Nasrunya birthday.
Yeah.
So I know him when we were shishaing for the first time. Yeah,
Di kawan
at
Paris.
Kana
Kana Cafe, Business Bay.
with Ritz.
Yeah, with Rich. Yeah.
So in my mind, who the F is this guy? How come his name is Ali? His face is Chinese, but he talks English. I also don't want to know. I don't know whether I want to talk to him in English.
Kalau his face is Chinese, he talk English, betul lah.
Yeah lah. Oh yeah. What I mean is
Face is Chinese, but he talk Malay.
He talk English to me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but his name is Ali.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a bit how to say a bit confused.
Yeah.
Actually dia ni tau, dia ada Chinese name tau. Dia nama Melayu dia Ali. Nama Chinese dia ada Li Chong Wei. Tak lah.
Alamak.
Itu is Joe.
Joe kan.
What
Okay, tanya.
Okay, Lee. Just like how I'm so confused back then.
Yeah.
Can you explain to everybody? A little bit,
Sure.
A little bit more.
I mean, you're not the only one confused. Can you imagine you guys are confused, and in Singapore also people are already confused. Datang sini lagi orang, orang sini dia say your name is Ali. Like, yeah, my name is Ali. Even more confused, But basically, my nene was on my father's side was Chinese lah. So you can say I'm I don't know 3/4 Malay, 1/4 Chinese. Tapi I don't know why, but my muka really macam more like fair skin, I don't know, the features,
For me, I'm not that confused because I have a friend back in Singapore. Muka India. Muka Indian, tapi I see Javanese. So when this kind of mixtures, tengok dia sampai DNA, you take more lah.
Yeah.
So nama penuh kau apa actually?
Ali Ahmad Yaakob.
Ali Ahmad AAY.
Karamba itu dah Spanish, bro. Dah Mexican.
Mexican,
On the weekend he's Mexican.
Weekend. It depends on which day.
Which weekend? Aku dah cakap eligible bachelor. Kau hati-hati, Rul.
Good competition.
Competition.
Tahu banyak ikan banyak di laut dia.
Betul, betul.
Tapi semua nak satu je.
Semua nak apa? Nak Ali.
Nak Ali.
Cik.
Mesti.
Wah, guys.
Okey lah guys, terima kasih banyak.
Jangan merajuk.
Jangan merajuk.
Kau number 2. Ali number
Alhamdulillah.
1.
Cik.
Ada orang tak nak nombor 1, ada orang nak nombor 2.
Sebab number 2 always try harder bro.
Betul. Okay, Mr. Ali Ahmad Yaakob.
That's right.
Aku menikahkan di kau tak?
Siapa?
Sabar.
Okay, Lee, engkau came to Dubai, like you explained just now, you did some calculated risk and all these kind of things. But when you first came to Dubai, you don't have a license, you don't know anybody. But he's one of the one and only guy I've heard before to get a car license in the space of 1 month. Aku ingat kat Singapore dulu aku punya susah nak dapat license sampai 6 bulan, 8 bulan. Si buah halul ni dapat 1 bulan.
Kau tahu bila the first time aku duduk dengan dia dengan Riz dengan kita tengah shisha kan. That was the topic on the table. Pasal dia nak ambil his driving license. Then dia tanya kereta apa bagus, this and that. So that was the topic on the table. Yes.
How did you manage to get license in 1 month, Mr. Ali Ahmad Yaakob?
Well, okay, so there's a lot of different packages available. You just look for like the most expensive package and, that package, done, like easy. Basically, you do your theory test. You have to self-study, and then it's basically just like you go to the center and then you click on the computer.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's back-to-back lessons every single day. I did only weekdays for the next 2 weeks. And then after that test date, that's it. 10 lessons, and then... of course, the instructor will look at you and judge first whether you're like, are you confident in driving? Are you like, suitable to drive on the roads? And then if you pass the test, then alhamdulillah, you get your license on the same day. Yeah.
So the most expensive package, how much is it?
Oh my gosh, I think I paid way too much. I went to EDI and I paid 25,000 dirhams.
25,000 dirhams. Okay lah, kalau kita kira ROI dia okay lah. Still
ROI
okay
okay
lah.
lah.
Sarawak 8,000.
Yelah, sing lah.
SGD,
About sing lah.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's also 12-month installment.
Okay.
With
Tamara.
interest or no interest?
No interest actually.
But you paid more on administrative fees.
Tamara pay or
Syariah compliant, bro.
So this was just Emirates NVD. So Emirates NVD credit card, you get 12 months installment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you paid the premium. It gives you a license in 1 month.
Yes.
I think that's not a bad
It's
deal.
pretty good.
If you can afford it, why not? Kan?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and on top of that, because it's like VIP service, so everything that you need to do at the driving center, there's a driver that come and pick you up, send you back, pick you up, send you back.
Really?
And then the
pick you up from where?
pick you up from home
Oh.
and bring you to the driving center just to register. No? Scan your documents, scan your Emirates ID, and so on. And then even the lessons are like, you can choose your car. But the first vehicle they assigned me was a Range Rover. Actually, I told them I wanted the Porsche because, I wanted a Porsche because I was thinking to buy that car.
Yeah.
So, but I tried the Range Rover first. It was quite good. And then 5 lessons in, which is 10 hours, they actually changed my instructor. They said, oh, this instructor is very good. He's going to some other school.
Okay.
And then they changed my instructor, but, I got the same car. And I told them, hey, if you change my instructor, I want to change car.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you told me at first I cannot have it because it's being fully booked.
So
Yeah.
that Range Rover is by choice or?
They just assigned to me at first.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Actually, there is a choice if you can state the option.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have the Range Rover, you have the Porsche Cheyenne,
Yeah, Porsche Cayenne. Yeah.
and what's the other car?
You have you can choose G-Wagon as well.
G-Wagon as
G63,
well.
yeah. And then you can also choose. There's Lexus. There's a BM-X5. There's
Okay, guys.
Tesla.
Okay, guys. This is also something new to me. I don't know about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is Dubai.
This is
Yes,
Dubai.
yes.
Baby.
Dubai, you can have the extreme luxury, and you can still have the basic,
package
package, and all
That's
that.
right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is extreme luxury. I think the basic package is like 1/4 of the cost.
Yes.
And
Really
it
1/4
will
cost.
take much longer.
I think a bit longer, maybe like 3 to 6 months, depending on how fast
But
you can book
you
lessons.
only choose a Toyota or Sinan, Nissan
Nissan
Nissan,
Sunny.
Nissan
Nissan Sunny.
Nissan
Nissan
Sunny.
Sunny. That's a
Yeah,
standard
yeah,
car.
Tu kat
So-
Singapore sebab BBDC tu.
Yalah, Toyota,
Honda Jazz.
Yes. So you you're in while learning to drive, you already drove a Range Rover, you drove a Porsche Cheyenne,
Yes, yeah.
you drove a G-Wagon as well.
No, I didn't get a G-Wagon.
Allah.
I don't know. I'm just not attracted by the G-Wagon. No, and like, okay, it just looks like a like a Jeep, but like you put a Mercedes logo on it. Then like, okay, why?
Okay, your preference.
The preference.
Range or Porsche?
Porsche.
Of course.
Any day.
Of course.
Any day, man.
Why, bro? Why?
Porsche, like the feel of the car is different. It feels very premium. The leather linings, the trimmings, the details. They're all there. Yeah.
Terus.
Porsche is very nice.
Dorang lain dik.
Ini jangan salah faham. Ini bukan nak orang kata nak angga apa bukan tapi ini orang kata dia dapat rasa lah kan. Alhamdulillah lah kan dapat rasa.
Yeah.
Kereta dia aku pernah duduk je. Alhamdulillah.
Solid
Aku
eh?
My first
rasa.
car,
Berapa kereta
Kau
sekarang?
tengok dia boleh kurang ajar my first car.
Kau dah ada berapa kereta sekarang?
No, this is my first and only
Oh,
car.
first and only car.
He got one car lah, and that's the first car.
Lee, aku baru cakap dengan orang kau tak angga. Sekarang kau action macam kau angga. Macam mana?
Sorry.
But then I think listening
no
to
lah,
the
he's not
past
angry
two episodes, I'm sure this guy did a lot of calculation
Of
before
course.
actually purchasing one.
Whatever he has right now, and
Yeah.
I think he totally deserves it. You know?
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Ya lah, looking at where he came from kan,
Yeah.
ketuk rumah orang, and then for you to be able to now manage your finances lah. So basically what you did was you manage your finances well.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to decide like a budget. Certain ratios. Of your income, certain percentage of your income that you can spend on your car. It's a. You spend a certain amount if it's a necessity, and then if let's say it's a hobby or you want to invest a bit more, you can take a bit of hobby budget put there.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there's also like for example, how long loan should you take? I think the banks can offer up to 5 years, but is that really good?
Yes.
Versus the depreciation, right? And then the next thing is also don't buy brand new, right? If you buy brand new, the moment you drive it out of the showroom, you lose 20%, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Whereas like for my car, I think after I bought it, first few months there was actually like a shortage
Yes.
caused by the chip shortage, right?
Yes.
So they
They cannot produce.
they can't produce
Yes.
the waiting period for like a new
Take 1 year at least.
1 year. So actually after I drove it for a few months, the price actually went up. Someone offered me I think like 20K more than I paid for my car to buy my car. Then I'm like, but if I sell it, then I need to spend the same amount of money to buy one, right? So okay lah, keep it lah.
Okay, just now you mentioned to me off the record. I mean, after your dad passed on, you
Yeah.
actually reorganize
That's
and what's it called? You reprioritize your things.
That's
what
right.
was it?
Yeah. So I mean, I had I think a very strong reevaluation of my life, where I was, given this age, after my dad passed on. I knew that I had traveled to Dubai to basically find money lah, right? Basically find my fortunes, and I have made sacrifices to come here. So I have to have something to show for it, right? I can't be as good or as I was if I had just stayed in Singapore. I have to be better off here than if I had stayed in Singapore, because if not, what's the point of the sacrifice? So I started to very strongly look at my budget. Am I saving money? What are my goals? I think not just financial, but also like my personal goals. And over the next couple of months, I made adjustments to my life that were more in line with where I want to be in the future. I think one of the most striking things was that just a few adjustments to my life, like how often I eat out. Do I eat out every day? Do I go out and smoke shisha every day or something like that, right? Just kind of cut off slightly, or just choose slightly different locations to meet up with friends, and suddenly you can save a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Start cooking at home, things like this, right?
Pandai masak ni.
Exactly. Dia punya steak.
Aku belum try tapi
Padu bro.
it was also the topic on the table when I first met him.
Yes.
Dia
padu,
punya steak.
Dia punya steak padu.
Baik.
Yes. Dia punya apa ni?
Sous vide.
Yes, dia punya salad and all awesome.
Wah.
Lagi lepas tu kita pergi rumah dia, kita makan steak, then have the salad, then have the potato. Lepas tu dah relax, dia main pipe bro. What else do you need? And then after that dia punya tempat rumah dia tu kita duduk overlooking Sheikh Zayed Road.
I'm missing out a lot.
Yes, which is near apa ni Museum of the Future.
Opposite
Crossroad,
lah.
Daripada dia punya seat tu, dia punya view is Museum of the Future.
I know a car I sent him back once before.
You did?
Yeah.
That time dia belum ada lesen lah.
Belum lah. Mestilah.
Yeah. So I mean, just some adjustments to my lifestyle, and I realized like within a few months I had a lot of savings, and that's how I was able to just my mom and my 2 sisters want to come and visit Dubai. I was like, okay, I want to be able to drive. that's how I decided, okay, let's just go for this driving course. I need to get the license as fast as possible.
Wow.
And then I want to, I think the car that I eventually bought was my mom's dream car.
Oh, really?
And I had a goal to basically drive my mom around in her dream car.
Masya
That is the best feeling ever.
Itu
tau.
dia punya barakah.
You know,
dia.
it's like when your family comes and then after that you cannot say to actually show off, tapi make them feel good and
Yes.
confident
That's-
that no things are happening.
That's what we said just now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, exactly what we said just now.
So kirakan you set your goals for the right reason lah, which
Yeah.
is good
Yeah.
lah.
Okay, but then again, okay, if you didn't have a license,
Yeah.
and then after that your parents come, right? Your mom and your sister come, and then you want to go for a holiday tour, then who you call?
I call you, bro.
Itu soal terang lah. Itu dah terang lagi nak menyuluh.
Ya tak lah, tanya.
I call Urban Desert.
Yeah.
Jangan, nanti diorang cak caku.
Urban Desert
I
sponsor
should,
kita juga.
I should start charging him now.
Kita ada dua tau. Satu Urban
Tamara.
Desert, satu Tamara.
Tamara P.
Aduh, habis lepas ni table semua tukar bro. Backdrop semua tukar.
Of course, of
Aduh.
course. Okay, other than Ali being the first person that I know that gets his license within 1 month,
Okay.
he's also the first Singaporean that I know who is now on golden visa.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
The more why he should be the most eligible bachelor, not me. That's why I fall second.
Yes. Guys, golden visa is not an easy feat, for now. So Ali, tell us a
Explain,
little bit.
Because
I mean, it's nothing much. I think.
It's nothing much, kurang ajar betul kau.
Aku tarik balik ah. Dia kerek ah, dia kerek ah.
Okay, guys. For the golden visa, why asal Syahan cakap it's not an easy thing to get because you need to meet some criteria to be eligible for applying or getting the golden visa.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct,
that's
correct.
right, yeah. So I mean, golden visa basically. I think my category is more like on the science and technology kind of category because I work in data analytics. So yeah, I mean, my company basically instead of renewing the visa every 3 years, they thought, okay, for all those people who can self-sponsor eligible for golden visa, they I think helped us to pass it on and get applied. Yeah, so it was it's not company sponsored, it's still self-sponsored, but company kind of initiated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Bagus
at least
lah.
now you're secured for the next 10 years in Dubai,
Yeah,
right?
that's
You're
true,
not
yeah.
tagged to any companies.
Kau punya golden.
Tak, silver.
Silver.
Sekarang di kalangan kita ada 2 ni.
Ah?
Sekarang ni dalam bilik ni.
Ada 2.
Ada 2.
Dia pun
Dia pun.
InsyaAllah next soon kita.
Aku
Kau ada golden visa juga.
aku eligible tapi aku tak nak bayar. Betul. Kena bayar
Aku boleh bayar tapi tak eligible.
Boleh.
Boleh.
Cuma kau tak nak je.
InsyaAllah. But then again, it's a smart move by your company lah. They sign you, make sure you you are secured. Not say lah what, tapi macam give you the confidence. Okay, we are really want you here. 10 years, you'll be here.
Yeah, true. And also, I think the golden visa category for me, like, it doesn't depend on your income. It doesn't depend on your property investment. Those are some of the other eligibility criteria. So this one is like almost guaranteed renewable because as long as you're in this field, like
Yes.
it's renewable. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of different things we've learned from Ali.
Yeah.
Right, very interesting.
And not only different things from Ali, we are able to share certain things that we haven't covered before.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
That's true.
Ni dah berapa minit ni?
18.
Okay, we still have time. So don't worry, Ali. There's a lot of things we have to ask you.
Of course, yeah.
I think we just have to now structure it correctly so that we can cover a lot of things. Yeah.
But then we never asked him now the comparison Singapore and Dubai, how he feels.
Correct.
Yeah. How it feels in terms of like the lifestyle, all this. Okay, that's very interesting. So in Singapore, like I feel like a regular person. I'm just like taking the train, taking the bus. You gotta look out for yourself. At home you gotta clean up after yourself. All these things, right? Not that I don't clean up after myself at home. I still do. But anything that requires manpower, I notice in Dubai, like is very cheap and very readily available. Yeah.
Like cleaning the house and all this.
So not just cleaning
Services.
cleaning
Yeah.
services, delivery, laundry. Even like you go to the restaurant or hotel, right? Like for a restaurant, valet parking is always free, so you get a bit lazy. Like I feel like all these services are so like pampering, right?
Yeah.
And when you go back to Singapore, you feel like I have to do everything myself, right? But that's one of the fun parts of Dubai. I think that all this is very readily available and very very cheap. Yeah, this is one of the fun things. The other interesting thing is everything here is huge. Like in Singapore, we are used to a certain room size, in your HDB or in your even condo, in terms of malls, things are very compact, things are very efficient. Here, everything is massive. The biggest, the tallest, the fastest, everything is in like extreme terms. The deepest pools. So that's something that's quite fun.
Where's the deepest pool?
There is the Dubai deep dive.
Dubai Deep.
Oh, dekat ni lah kat Medan yang
Medan.
kau kena
Ada Shibah.
scuba dive then after that inside there's already building structure that you can dive in.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Deep dive
there is
Dubai.
Okay.
Itulah siapa nak buat Kamal.
Kamali.
Bravo Realtors. He wanted to do that.
Will Smith dah pergi.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Will Smith is who?
You see, nothing compared to Ali Joe lah. Bro.
Yeah.
Cede po.
But it's true lah apa kena dia kata tadi. Sebab kat sini I hire let's say someone to clean up my house at least once a month. But aku tinggal seorang kan.
Yes.
Taklah kotor sangat. But then the person will come wash the toilet
Kerja
and
senang
all.
lah macam itu.
Alhamdulillah.
Yalah, jadi untuk siapa-siapa nak kahwin dengan Hairul jangan takut. Dia ada orang nak kemas rumah. Jadi orang tak payah kemas rumah.
Ke situ pula dia.
Betul lah.
Tapi awak kena pandai masak cerita lah.
Okay, cantik ni cantik ni. Dia nak cari orang pandai masak.
Tu?
Dia nak cari orang yang readily available. Apa kata korang dua kahwin?
Oh my gosh.
tak kita tak promote benda-benda ni semua jangan ni semua tak bagus
We are not in support.
jauhkan.
Kita jauhkan lah. Betul lah.
Haram.
Credit card tak boleh haram
Ni bukan haram ni, haram jad. Because the thing is, kau tengok kalau aku hire someone to actually clean up my place, how much am I paying? I'm paying like for 2 hours, 2 person will come, Sing dollar will be 40.
Oh murah
40 Sing. For 2 hours. So balcony semua dia buat. Yeah, solid.
Rumah dulu, rumah lama aku, and even though aku ada helper, right, every 3 weeks or once a month for deep cleaning, I still call like services to come in and like do a 4-hour job.
Yes,
And
yes,
that's like what, 150, about 200 dirhams.
Yeah, 200.
Yeah.
Okay lah kan.
50 per hour.
65, 68 dollars.
Yeah.
thank you
And that's for the service. You don't pay for how many people, no.
Yeah.
So they may come like maybe 1 or with 2 person. You still pay the same rate. Yeah.
serious
Yeah.
okay we got to go by per person rate
Yeah.
Aku
No,
punya
kadang-kadang kau minta 4 jam. But then if there's only one lady, in order to shorten it up, they send 2. Then they
okay.
do in 2 hours and then you pay the same.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Lee, before we end our episode, thank you very much for coming down. It's really a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you
But
so
before you
much.
end, maybe, look, you're a self-made man. You've shared with us you're a self-made man.
Alhamdulillah.
The challenges that you went through to be where you are
Alhamdulillah,
today.
Muslim rupanya.
Muslim, bro. Maybe, okay, some advice
Yeah.
to the younger generations.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
What would be some takeaways that they can take from you?
Yeah. Or if you want to give any shout out,
Sure, yeah. No, I mean, shout out to you guys. For
Alright.
having me. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Shout out to, I think, SMG, you guys are amazing community and I feel very welcome. Those are,
President.
Vice President.
Kita nak vote dia untuk jadi presiden.
Some tips I have. I think in general, I feel like having dreams is one thing. Translating the dreams into reality is another thing, right? So I think from the very top level of what you aspire towards, what's your dream, right? You gotta kind of break it down slowly, and eventually you break it down to kind of bite-sized steps, and then you realize that just every day if you're just you just tick like 2 or 3 boxes. Eventually, you realize that over the course of 1 year, you have ticked a lot of boxes, and you're that much closer to wherever you want to be. Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How do you cut it into bite sizes? Because that's easier said than done.
Yeah. So I mean, let's say I had a dream of living and working overseas. Actually, I did.
Example lah.
Yeah. So as an example, so first step is so living and working. What are the different components of that? You need a job, or if you don't want a job, then you need some kind of source of income. You also need to know where you want to live. What are the options available? If you know where already, then define a timeline. right?
Yeah.
When exactly do you want to move? Is there like any blockers or any challenges in terms of moving? Executing the move, right? And then finally, like evaluating how it's done. Yeah, it's kind of like goal setting framework, like SMART goals, specific, measurable,
Exactly.
realistic, time bound. Yeah.
Yeah, so to the kids out there, so I think these are very valuable insights, right? That you guys can take into preparing yourself for the journey up ahead for all of you guys. Yeah. So if there's any further questions, you can also put into our comments.
Yes,
Right,
yes,
and then we can also ask Ali if there's any specific issues or topics you want to discuss. Then we can also maybe invite him back to talk about those issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will also include his profile or his Instagram or details.
And it's a bank account punya balance.
Yeah.
Redacted.
Orang kaya.
Tak ada lah.
Oh,
Tak ada lah belajar lesen kereta pakai Range Rover. Pui.
tak ada lah Melayu, lain pun English.
Ah.
Tak ada lah.
Tak ada lah.
Okay, Lee. Thank you very much. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alright, Lee. Thanks, Lee.
Thanks.
Thank you very much,
Thanks for
Lee.
having me, guys.
Thanks,
Fun,
Ali.
man. Great fun.
Oh.